everybody. Uh, Welcome you all once again to our PSSM Canada weekly meditation sessions. And as part of our Gurus of India series, we have a very interesting topic. It's about Shri Swami Rama. I can say, he's a modern age guru. And the speaker for us today is Mukesh ji. As you all know, you must have seen him pretty regularly in our sessions. He had also actually presented another guru previously, yeah, Paramahamsa Yogananda, autobiography of a yogi. Yeah, if you're wondering why, I mean, Mukesh ji is a vivid reader. He reads a lot of books. So he picks gurus that have written a lot of books and known for their books as well. So thank you very much, Mukeshji, for participating in today's Gurus of India session with Swami Rama as the guru for today. Without any further delay, I hand over the floor to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Prem. Thank you, PSSM Canada, for giving me this another opportunity to share my understanding of this guru. All these gurus definitely have very vast knowledge, they have left for us and lot of practices and teachings for us. But I have picked up some of those dots actually to just share with you, and it's like picking up some drops from the ocean. So I'll share my screen and then walk through the slides.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Mukeshji. It's loading. Yeah.
So, good evening, friends, and good evening, masters. Today we will talk about the Guru, Himalaya, also known as Himalayan Master Sri Swami Rama. And I'll start with the quote that he has given: "How beautifully he unveiled the spiritual mysteries while skillfully hiding his identity." I mean, this has a very deeper meaning, right? When we try to realize ourselves, or try to realize, or the look search for the God or the nature of reality, this has a very deeper meaning because of the illusionary world that we live in. So very briefly about the biodata about his birth. He was born in the year 1925. Exact date is not found. I tried to find it through the books and the encyclopedia. And place of birth was a village Toli, which is in Uttarakhand in India. His father, Brij Kishore Dasmana, and his education. I mean, he has gone to many what you call the institutes for education, including some homeopathic and some of the universities, Hamburg and other places, Oxford, where he has been part of the research that has been done. And his guru, Sri Madhavanda Bharti, he was a Bengali Baba. People used to call him Bengali Baba. And he took Mahasamadhi November 13, 1996. So there is an interesting story about his birth. His father, Brij Kishore, he was a kind of having, the substantial land that farmer used to plow, his field, and husband, wife were the only two. So he was kind of facing challenges with his spiritual practice at home. So at one point in time, he decided to leave his home and suddenly disappeared. And for 6 months, his wife waited and left all the hopes for his return. And he went to a place, the Mansa Devi, you must have heard, near Haridwar. And he was just staying there. And one fine day, Bengali Baba, as a guru, met him, and they both, stayed for some time. And the Bengali Baba actually taught him a lot of spiritual practices and initiated him. And after staying some time with him, the Bengali Baba advised him that you should go home, though he was not willing to go. But after his guru asked him to go, so he decided to go. And also his guru said, you will have a son. And he was kind of surprised because he himself was 60 years at that point in time. His wife was 43 years. So when he went home, wife was certainly the surprise to see him. And he also shared this, that I met my guru Bengali Baba, and he told that we will have a son. So, and the time passed. After 2 years, one fine day, there was a knock at the door. He was having dinner, and his wife was preparing food in the kitchen, serving him. And the wife, said, Baba, wait. She felt that somebody is at the door, like asking for some alms or something. So, but his father, when he heard the voice, he just straight away ran, leaving his food aside. And he opened the door and he found that the Guru is standing, and Guru said, I want something from you. I'm not here for money or anything else. He said, whatever I have is yours. You tell me what can I do. He said, I want your son. He was 62 at that time, and he said it would be a miracle to have a child at this age. He said, no, I will come back. And he left from that place. 18 months after that, Swami Rama was born. And the day he was born, the Guru knocked the door again. And he asked his wife, I want that baby. You can imagine, the newborn baby or infant at home on the day one, and somebody asking the mother. She was hesitant, she was not willing, but his father convinced and said, we have agreed that this child is because of him, so we have to give him. So he picked up the baby, gave it to his guru. Guru held him in his, arms, and then looked at him for a few minutes and said, I'm giving you back now, but I'll come back and take him. You take care of him. He left, and he came back exactly after 3 years, and then he initiated 3-year-old Swami Rama. He kind of whispered a mantra in his ear, and Swami Rama said, I know it. He said, I know you know it. I am only confirming it to you. And he said, I'll come back. And he again left, but very soon both the parents died. He was at a very early age, and then his guru took him with him. So he stayed with his guru, and he has in fact written in his autobiography that most of the time he did not feel any attachment with his parents, biological parents. He felt a lot of attachment towards his guru, and he always wanted to go because he knew that his guru told that he will come, and so he was kind of waiting to be with his guru. So he spent most of his early childhood with his guru, and during his stay, his guru treated him like a child, like his own child, not like a disciple or somebody. And that's where he used to kind of show sometimes tantrums like as a boy, and he used to kind of tolerate a lot of mischiefs from him. That's what he has mentioned in that book. And he was also sent for another guru, what they call guru brother, for the teaching. In fact, guru brother, he did not like his behavior. He has sent him back number of times. This is how it has happened. But he said that most of my education is through experiences, not through the lectures, not through the classroom. That's what he has mentioned in his book. Now about his journey, right? There was another event that happened in 1949. There was a group of hunters. They were kind of hunting along the bank of river Narmada in central India, and they spotted a very young kind of a person sitting in deep meditation, surrounded by crocodiles. So they were stunned with that scene, and they took pictures. They published in the newspaper, and very soon he became kind of a very, very popular actually in India. And in the same year, 1949, he also became the Sankaracharya of Karbi Peetham in South India. And he kind of, worked on kind of getting rid of lot of things which were not required as part of the, the rituals or some of the practices which were there during that worship in those temples. And he also kind of, encouraged women to come forward in meditation and participate equally like the male members of the family. In 1952, he decided to leave that, the position, and he went back to Himalaya. And after that, he spent 11 months in a very small cave where he practiced, those kind of meditation, pranayama, and what you call his yoga practices he did. And after that, he came out with to serve the society. 1969 he moved to US, where he spent 23 years serving the people, teaching them yoga, teaching them the meditation, all the practices from the India. And then he touched almost 100,000 people during his 23 years of his stay. And he worked on as a consultant with the what you are in London, assisted many what you call the parapsychological research in Moscow. He established Himalayan Institute of Yoga in 1971, and that institute is still there. He also established in 1989 Himalayan Institute Trust in India, where we have the hospital, right, for the cancer and the other research, as well as he is running now a Sri Ram Himalayan University, where a lot of what you call the educational programs are offered for MBA, for technology, as well as for the medical science. Some of the experiments that he has done, some of these are very, very interesting, right? In one of the experiment, one of his palm, what he did, he created a difference of 10 degrees of temperature, and that's where people could not believe he could even boil the water on his palm. This is what he has done, and all through his practices of pranayama, controlling the breath and getting into meditative state, that's what he could do. He was able to control some of these autonomous function of the bodies, right? Like the heart rate. In an experiment for 17 seconds, he stopped his heartbeat. And then again, based on his will, he was able to kind of, bring it to the 300 beats per minute. That's what he could do. Some of the doctors, when he stopped his heartbeat, declared him dead, but his heart started functioning back again. He was also able to kind of listen to the conversation when he was in the delta state of meditation. He was sleeping, and when he woke up, he was able to repeat some of those conversation word by word, even multiple languages. When he was in delta state, people spoke in different languages, and he was able to repeat all that those conversation, being into the kind of a deep sleep state. So those were some of the amazing things he kind of proved right in the laboratories. With regards to teaching, definitely he worked on a lot on the holistic yoga, self-realization, service, and compassion. He taught a lot of he gave a lot of practical examples to the people with regards to the pranayama, breath control, and how people could heal some of their diseases. He also advocated the role of guru in people's spiritual practice and the importance of practice. Regarding the practice, he was very what you call prescriptive on the way the meditation should be done. And he said, for the meditation, you have to prepare your body, you have to prepare your mind. It should be done every day, same place, same time. That's how he has advocated some of these practices. As part of the the meditation, you will see here some of the items that I've collected. He used to teach preparation for the body, do some stretches, do some relaxation, then the some pranayama for like a breathing, and then get into the meditation. And he also added some of the complementary what you call those pranayama, agnisara, yoga nidra, those some of those things, and some memory exercises. That's what he was teaching. He also mentioned that you need not to work kind of reducing your thoughts or controlling your mind. You just be an observer. So that's where he said, the independent observer is the best thing you can do about, controlling your thoughts. You don't have to fight with your thoughts. So this was the approach that he has been teaching. Regarding the book, one of the famous book that he has written is the Living with the Himalayan Master, and in this book he has also written about his meeting with Mahatma Gandhi, Sri Aurobindo, Rabindranath Tagore, Anand Mahima, and many other the spiritual gurus like Ramana Maharishi, Neem Karoli Baba. He has mentioned all his meetings, and many books he has written, including the poetries. Right, if you look at here some of these, you will find that some of the Upanishads also he has kind of extracted some wisdom in his books, right? Isho Upanishad, you will also find Mundaka Upanishad here. And there is a book he has written like Science of Breath. So he has written a lot of books. I, in fact, have just read this book, but very interesting. I would encourage everyone to read this because he has touched many different kind of tantric, the interactions with the different kind of people in that. One sadhu was like, he used to spit or throw fire from his mouth. There was another one that he has mentioned in this book. He could talk to the bees. Another one who could kind of, aghori sadhu, that he could take a dead body from his flesh. He could create, some sweets out of that. So transmutation of the matter. So those are like some of the scientific, physics related material, what you call matter conversion things that he could talk about. So everyone should read at least this book. Very interesting. It's like a novel you read or short stories, and once you start reading it, it pulls you. So this is about the books that are famous for him. And at the last, I would just like to share this quote that he has written in his book. When you practice meditation, initially you come in touch with yourself and all your thought patterns. You come to understand your inner dialogue. Then you learn to discriminate, to select and reject. And finally, you learn how to work with yourself. Thank you so much. That's what I wanted to share.
Awesome. That was a very power-packed presentation, Mukeshji. It was very interesting, especially the part where you were talking about his birth, which was very interesting, and also the various experiences that you shared about him. And yeah, I mean, I think I have the book that you mentioned, but unfortunately, I didn't really take time to read it. But yes, after what you said about him and what you mentioned just now, I am very much curious to finish the book. I started, but I didn't finish it. But I'm going to do that now.
Looking at the thickness of the book, I felt it is difficult to read. But when I started reading only 2 page, 3 page kind of chapters, and it's like
Yes,
reading a novel, very interesting. It
I
pulls you.
know. Yeah, I know. Even that was the reason why when I saw it was this thick, oh, I thought, okay, let me take some time, maybe a little bit later. Yeah. Thank you so much once again for that wonderful presentation today.
Thank you.
Thank you. Any questions for him? I mean, he was on time actually. I gave him like 15-20 minutes. He finished it in 18 minutes,
Perfectly on
which is
time.
very good. Yeah, Anu, you were saying something?
And it's a wonderful presentation, Mukesh. I read the book. It's a beautiful book. The way he has explained certain things, like especially the Aghora part you mentioned, right? So we think that there are so many myths. The way people talk about Aghori is it's so different. They have that powerful, they have so many powers. They can convert that even the flesh to a sweet, like they converted it to gulab jamun or rasgulla, if I remember. So when I was reading that, literally, it's like very interesting. There's so many things which we can do as a human being. We can achieve that highest potential. So it's amazing. And also, I love the way he explained about the breath. There is a book, The Fire of Breath or something, right? There are series actually. So
Yeah,
very beautifully he has given those breathing exercises. They really work actually, and I totally agree. Once you practice that yoga, and then when you practice the pranayama techniques, and then you dive into meditation, you really can achieve the deeper concentration. So it's
absolutely.
very beautifully. Yeah, I read I think 3-4 books of Swami Rama. It was very nice. To read that Living with Himalayan Masters is a beautiful book. You will love it. You will know different types of spiritual practices for sure. And Anandamayi Ma is one guru like which I never heard about her before, but after that I explored more about her, how majestic she was.
Yeah, he has also written about one lady from the Assam, 90 more than I think 96-year-old and never sleeps. That kind
Never
of
sleeps.
people he
Yeah,
has
yeah,
mentioned. So that is where the book is very interesting.
yeah,
And one of the, I think, tantric was he used to steal sewing machines from a store, new sewing
yeah,
machines,
yeah,
and he could do it remotely, right? So that's what he
yeah.
has mentioned in that book that people can do all these things. They can steal from anywhere.
True, true. Like it's not that, you have that all the popularity that knowing that as a group, but there's so many in India. Like he explains, like there's even a lady in a very remote place, like she never even used to eat for just one spoonful of rice, something, right? And then he kind of
That
there's
is
so
correct.
many you can't even imagine. You could looking at the appearance, how they are, but how they're powerful. Like there's so many millions of people in India, like the yogis, without they don't want to reveal to public their identity, but they are in that high states. So especially when we go to Himalayan parts, like we can sense that vibrations. There are so many.
Absolutely.
It's great, actually. It's very interesting. Please, book, please read if you haven't read.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think it is 9:27. Anu, are you okay to
We
start
can
the
start meditation. Yeah.
meditation now? Okay,
So we
that's
can do
wonderful.
probably without guidance. I'm not sure. Pratima ji, I think she joined first time.
Yeah,
Are
if
you in
anybody is
meditation?
new to Anapanasati meditation, please feel free to raise your hand or just mention so that we can quickly give you an overview of how to do it. Anu will give you a quick step-by-step overview. If not, we can jump into meditation. Yeah, Pratima ji.
Hi, I'm from Canada, Toronto. So, uh, my friend uh, told me to join this one, so I want to join.
Okay,
Oh,
so
okay, okay.
I mean, did you do Anapanasati meditation before?
No.
Okay. Anu, do
Sure,
you
then
want
we
to?
can dive into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thanks for
please.
joining the session. Welcome to the session. There are so many techniques, so many modalities to do the meditation practice. You must have heard the various practices. Here we do the breath meditation, which we call it as Ana Apana Sati. Ana is our inhalation, Apana is our exhalation. Sati is we are just observing our simple natural breath. So we can, it's basically the meditation is, there are various meanings to it. It is the deeper meaning is recognizing your true self. It's an inward journey. So we sit comfortably. It's just like the goal is to be one with our breath. The breath is your teacher. We just follow our breath, and our breath is a bridge between the physical body and to the cosmos and the upper dimensions. So sit comfortably. If you can sit in Padmasana, it's good. You can align your body in certain way. But if you're not comfortable, you can also sit in a Sukhasana or even in a chair. So it's important to cross your legs, clasp your fingers into fingers gently, and place them on your lap. And you can please close your eyes. If you're wearing eyeglasses, remove your eyeglasses. And the technique is very, very, very simple. It's just as easy as observing your breath. And it's very natural to get tons of thoughts as you meditate. It's for everybody, we get thoughts because it's not that we get thoughts during meditation, they're always there. But as you transcend beyond the surface layer, you can see that you can find that inner silence as you follow your breath. Just commit to yourself, don't think that it's not happening or just mindset is the key. So just whenever your mind wanders, you can just bring your awareness back to your natural rhythm of breathing. Close your eyes, clasp your fingers, cross your legs. Let's begin this beautiful inward journey. Meditation is a process of awakening that infinite energy dormant within us. Raising that energy potential, penetrating through all the magnetic centers in our body, all the chakras, reaching from Muladhara to the Sahasrara, and then connecting to the source energy, universal energies. Let's invite Master Swami Rama, Great Master Patriji, all the gurus, we are aware or unaware. us? awareness from the world inside you to the world around you. Come back to the present moment. Feel the ground. Wiggle your toes. Feel the sky energies. Let's put your hands together, rubbing at each other nicely and release them. 2 seconds. Gently press and release. Gently massage your face. High energies through your hands soak into your body wherever needed. Gently open your eyes when you're ready. Feeling your gratitude to everybody. Thanking all the great masters. Swami Rama. This wonderful inspiration, providing so much knowledge, guidance. Open your eyes slowly. Thank you. Thanks everyone for joining today's session. Once again, thank you, Mukeshji, for the wonderful sharing of Swami Rama, the great master. So, yeah, the next week will not be here. We'll be on vacation. Prem, do you want to? You're on mute.
Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, very good. It was a very good meditation session. I think it was more than 30 minutes today. It was actually, we were getting into the real meditative state and then we had to wake up. But that's how it is. I mean, since we are having this Gurus of India series, I understand that we are having less meditation, but I think today will be, for now, we are going to give a break to the Gurus of India series. Of course, we will still continue our meditation sessions, but we'll take a little break for the Gurus of India series. There are many more gurus that we can talk about, but we will now try to have a more meditation time. So this week will be our last Gurus of India series. Next week we will take a break and again regroup after next week. So next Thursday we'll not have a class, and the following Thursday we will have a full 1 hour meditation. I also wanted to mention that Ganesh Chaturthi is coming, and for the past 4 years, we've been having meditation session, group meditation session in Ganesh Chaturthi on one of the days. So we are having a 5 day event going on, starting from the 26th, organized by the local Telugu community here in Markham. So they were kind enough to give us an opportunity to meditate during this time. So I'm still not sure the date. I will be sharing that in our group once we have the date and time confirmed. But just wanted to let you know that we have a in-person group meditation session coming up. So where we can all meet and meditate to experience the group energies. I request everyone who are present today to participate in that, and also tell your friends. Most welcome. I will share the details as we get closer. But again, as I said, for next week, we will take a break and again, we'll continue after that. Thank you all once again for joining today and for participating so actively in the Gurus of India series. We will again come back to Gurus later in the future.
And thanks to each and everyone for sharing about the wonderful gurus, giving us the inspiration. I know we had many speakers, great sharing. Thanks everyone for that session.
Anybody else? Madhavi Garu, Chandra, Vani, Geeta Garu? Any feedback? Anything that you wanted to share today?
The gurus, or we have been having different topics, of course, in the past few years, but then this is the Gurus of India topic. It's been there for a few weeks now.
Thank you so
Anything you
much
wanted to say?
for doing this session, Prem and Anuji. This was very, very wonderful and very touching, like the Gurus of India series. I missed quite a few, but whatever I participated, I really thoroughly enjoyed learning about all the different gurus. I have a small request, like Guru Rama's books. I missed the earlier part, 10 to 12 minutes of the meditation session at the beginning. If they can share his popular books in the chat, that would be great.
Sure, Vani. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there is also a PDF of Himalayan Masters. Let me just check. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, if there is a
that
PDF,
would
we
be
will
great as
certainly
well.
share
The
that with you.
PDF.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for doing these sessions once again.
Thanks for joining. It's all a group session.
Thank
Thanks,
you, Anu.
Vani.
Thank you, Prem Garu.
Sita.
Pratima is my neighbor.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Okay, good. Good to know that.
And
It's wonderful, Geeta, bringing your friend. I know you're the most, you and Madhvi, I think every session, without missing, you have been joining
Yeah,
for years.
actually, we did have one what do you call program some time back that we ran. Bring your friend.
Yeah.
Yeah. So look good that you are doing that, Geeta ji. Very nice of you. So yeah, encourage everyone to bring your friends or family members. This is not just for the ladies of the family, it's also for your better halves also. So please encourage them to join either spouses, husband or wife, so that we can build further on this group.
It's,
Yeah.
I think, other way around for Chandra Garu.
Yeah. And even
Yeah,
Mukesh ji. Yeah.
no,
It's
meditation
nice, of course. It's a
Yeah, meditation sessions are always great, and it's always, especially during this time when we are talking about gurus, and when the presenter is presenting, we are almost like connecting to some of those life events that the presenter is sharing. So that's amazing. Then later, even during the meditation session, some of those thoughts are carrying forward and imagining those. Like today, I was imagining like in Himalayas and all those things. So it's really amazing.
Yeah,
it's
that's
nice, Chandra Garu.
good to know that.
on today's music, oh my God, it
Yeah.
was so beautiful. You just like that connected.
Yeah, thank you so much for that. Yeah, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure talking to you all today, and we will meet week after next week.
Good night, and అందరికీ.
Thank you.
Namaste.
Yeah. Good
Namaste.
night, and enjoy the long weekend.
Yeah,
Bye, everyone.
Thank you.
thank you. Bye bye.